Understand your surroundings. Walk or hang out in areas that are well open. Well lit. I put well in there because I saw it after the... You say just a friend. Oh my god.
Make sure your friends and parents know your daily schedule and your hands aren't covering up all the words. Come on.
You've seen it in movies. Girl walks through an isolated parking garage. Suddenly, an evil-looking guy jumps out from behind an SUV. Girl jabs bad guy in the eyes with her keys, or maybe she kicks him in a certain sensitive spot. Never know. Either way, while he's squirming, she leaps into her car and speeds to safety.
Go.
That's the movies. Here's the real-life action replay. When the girl goes back to jab or kick the guy, he knows what's coming, and grabs her arm, or her leg, pulling her off balance. Engaged by her attempt to fight back, he flips her onto the ground. Now she's in a bad place to defend herself. You know what's going to happen, and she can't run away.
Many people think self-defense as a karate kick to the groin or a jab in the eyes of an attacker, but self-defense actually means doing everything possible to avoid fighting someone who threatens or attacks you. Self-defense is all about using your smarts, not your fists.
Sorry, these pictures get me every time. Alright, but what I came here to talk to you about was basically one way to avoid a potential attack before it happens is just trust your instincts. Your intuition, combined with your common sense, can help you get out of trouble. For example, if you're running alone on a school track or whatever, and you feel like you might be being watched, there's a good possibility that you're being watched. You need to trust your instincts and your intuition, and basically your common sense would then tell you that it's a good idea to get back to where people can see you, and basically where they can hear you scream for help if it's needed.
De-escalating a bad situation. Attackers aren't always strangers who jump out of dark alleys, sadly. Teens can be attacked by people they know. That's where another important self-defense skill comes into play. This skill is something self-defense experts and negotiators call de-escalation.
Something as simple as not losing your temper can de-escalate a situation. Learn how to manage your own anger effectively so that you can talk or walk away without using your fists or weapons. Although de-escalation won't always work, it can only help matters if you remain calm and don't give the would-be attacker any extra ammunition. Whether it's a stranger or someone you thought you could trust, saying and doing things that don't threaten your attacker can give you some control.
Understand your surroundings. Walk and hang out in areas that are open, well lit, and well traveled. Become familiar with the buildings, parking lots, parks, and other places you work or play, whatever you do. Pay particular attention to places where someone could hide, such as stairways, bushes, alleyways, places in that matter.
Make sure your friends and parents know your daily schedule, your classes, sports practice, even your club meetings. If you go on a date or with friends for an after-game snack, let someone know where you're going and when you expect to return. Check out hangouts. Do they look safe? Are you comfortable being there? Ask yourself if people around you seem to share your views on fun activities. If you think they're being reckless, move on.
Be sure your body language shows a sense of confidence. Look like you know where you're going and act alert. Carry a cell phone if possible and make sure it's programmed with your parents' home number.
This is a front naked choke, and to get out of it you got to press really hard in the trachea as such, and then perform some moves like a punch in the face, knee in the nuts, and then shove them over and then just walk away.
Holla. All right, this is the basic wrist grab. Just holding your arm like that. The weak pressure is between the forefinger and the thumb. So Kelsey is going to twist her wrist towards that and then just fling it out. And then a couple hits in the face and the nuts and he's down. And she's gone. Some vital point strikes. Vital point strikes are things that affect people no matter how big they are. They could be 250 pounds, 150 pounds, doesn't matter. One of these is hitting in the eyes. You could do poke in the eyes like this. It'll affect anybody. They can't see for a little bit, you know. And then eardrums are pretty vital. You hit them cupping the ear like that, and it'll disorient the target. Another thing is the nose. You could hammer fist down on the nose, and it'll right in the nose between the eyes. It'll cause them disorientation again, and they won't be able to see. And then another one is palm fist up into the nose.
And again.
And again, good like that. And then the throat, the cartilage, cause them to choke. You could punch them in the neck like that, and they'll be down. And then good old, you know, hitting the nuts. It's a guy. That's good.
You all know what you have to do.